What's up, vinyl community? My name is Corey. The channel name is Just Add Vinyl. This is another installment of the 70s Hard and Heavy playlist here on YouTube. So check out the playlist if you are into heavy blues psych albums that were once obscure, but thanks to the vinyl community and the internet, they are easily obtainable, easily to find and listen to just with a click of a button or a quick hunt on eBay or Discogs. So it's been really exciting to be able to put a collection of these things together over the last few years and share them with you by doing a few needle drops. What I'm looking for is heavy psych blues. If it gets too progressive or too psychedelic, I start to pass on it as far as being on the in the playlist here. But if it's heavy, it's bluesy, and it has at least one or two heavy blues psych songs on it, it can make the playlist. Typically what you find is, for example, Sir Lord Baltimore or Leaf Hound. Great example, Lucifer's Friend. There's so many great examples out there of bands that got lost along the way, but yet had this amazing sound that I'm looking for when putting together this series. And this band that we're featuring for this episode is no exception. The band name is Euclid. This album is Heavy Equipment. I believe this is their only release. It's a U.S. band. One of the guys is from Central Massachusetts. What's up, Rob Boston? And the rest of the guys were from Maine. So New England band with this heavy psych blues sound. And I think song for song, this may be the heaviest album front to back that I've ever featured. Typically, as I mentioned, it may be one or two heavy songs, and then you get some folk rock or some experimentation one way or the other, which is all good stuff. But I think song for song, this one is heavy front to back. Even their cover song, given Spencer Davis Group, Give Me Some Lovin', they just have a really heavy version of that. The first three songs on the Shadows of Life, On the Way, and Bye Bye Baby are really one song put together. So it's over 11-minute song to open the album, and it's just a killer album from beginning to end. Originals of these were released in 1970 on the Amsterdam label and are very hard to find recently, and I couldn't click on this fast enough. About a couple months ago, I saw that this was going to be released on reissued on a questionable label called Magic Box. I say questionable because I don't know if it's been authorized by the band and also by the sound. Now, let me just talk about that for a minute. The quality of this is very nice glossy gatefold, great pictures of the band inside and on the back. The record itself is pressed very well. It has quality, there's no bubbles, it sounds great, except for there's a little bit of distortion when all the instruments are all together, the volume is high. So I suspect that this was a vinyl transfer, recording from maybe one of the original records as opposed from the original master tapes, but I don't know. But however, don't let that stop you, because the talent of these four guys really come through the music like you wouldn't believe, and really captures and held my interest all the way through, and I think it will for you too. What else do I want to mention? There's a really good blog write-up. If you Google Euclid Heavy Equipment and go down about one or two clicks, there's a website called something Tunes Day. Click on that. There's a really great write-up with a lot of details, including the garage rock roots from one of the members played in a group called The Ones, and check that out if you would like more details on the band. All right, so without further ado, I will do a couple needle drops and be right back.
easy chair, easy life, easy money, easy wife, have no worries, day or night, do what you want, it's an easy life. What a world to live in, if this world this way. Got the time for something, live or live for today.
So there it was, Euclid's heavy equipment. Hope you enjoyed those fuzzed out guitars and those needle drops. I know I did, and glad I could have a band like this to be able to bring and do another episode of 70s Hard and Heavy, because this is exactly what I'm looking for. Matter of fact, this may make it into my top 5, definitely top 10 70s Hard and Heavy of all time, which maybe I'll get around to doing a video on those sometime soon. But thanks for coming back and watching. If you've got a favorite 70s Hard and Heavy band you feel might fit in this playlist, leave me a note below. Always love discovering new bands. Thanks for watching, listening, clicking, playing, and all that good stuff. Hope to be back with another video real soon. Take care, guys.